All right, my friends, if you played the Powerball yesterday thinking you are going to have $1 billion to spend, well, the jackpot climbs more. $1.7 billion is now the new jackpot total because nobody won. However, at Cesar Chavez Boulevard and Canal Street, somebody bought a ticket that hit $2 million.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
$2 million.
I love it.
No,
Nice.
where's that at? What
That's
part of town?
life-changing.
It's near Navigation.
Okay.
Navigation. So somebody's waking up today looking at their tickets thinking, holy crap.
Pretty sweet.
I
The
had,
next.
I had to get gas yesterday, and I went to this one place that's where my wife got robbed.
Ooh.
And I'm like,
You went back to that place?
I was just right there, and I had to wash because I wanted to get that just the quick wash thing for my car after I got hit.
Like a drive-through?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not buying a ticket here because if I do win, when I win, I don't want them to get one penny.
Yeah, because don't they get a percentage or something if you sell
Oh,
a
they
winning
do?
ticket?
They make money? The store that sells
Yes.
the ticket
They
gets
get
a
Yeah, they get
percentage.
like a piece of it.
So the next drawing is Saturday night, 9:59
Yeah,
p.m.
so you can purchase your tickets and try your luck. Now, why is it very important for you to pick the cash option on this ticket, not the annuities? The annuities, when I was reading this yesterday before the jackpot had
Explain
not
what
been hit,
annuities are.
The annuities where they break it up over like 30 years. And so yesterday I was reading about like, how much do you actually win? Because remember taxes and all that. The $1.4 billion would have actually, after all taxes and everything, been $400 million. So you lose $1 billion.
That's crazy.
If you
So the government gets ill.
Right, because they tell you like here's the cash option, but then the taxes from that cash option was going to be like 400.
And I'm sure that all
million.
goes to the schools, right? That's why we started the lottery.
Of course, that's why the schools are so abundant in money, Eric.
Yeah,
we don't.
teachers
have,
are driving
we
Rolls
have
Royces.
so much money in our public schools. They're swimming in
Yeah,
it. They're
that's
just
great.
swimming in it. Okay, so in the breakdown that I was reading yesterday, according to the $1.4 billion jackpot, it was going to be the annuity was like $5 million a year. Every year for whatever. And I'm thinking, wow, $5 million. I mean, in today's housing market, if you wanted to buy everybody a dream house, like a real dream house, that's not enough money for 1 year.
I've never heard anyone be that dumb to take the annuity.
And this is why you absolutely should not, because Publishers Clearinghouse, if you are a kid that grew up in the 80s or the 90s, you remember seeing these commercials where people would be like at their door with balloons and be like, you just won the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes.
I get telemarketers telling me, Richard Hunt, that I won.
Still?
Yes, I tell you what, I'll play it next week.
Okay, let's do that
All right.
because it's ridiculous. Publishers Clearinghouse filed for bankruptcy, and that was this past April. There are 10 former winners of the Forever Prizes that were supposed to just keep getting money every single year forever.
I remember as a kid,
no.
I'd see
And
that it'd be like $6,000 or $16,000 a week you'd get. I remember seeing something and I remember like, whoa,
Yeah, the
that'd
money
be,
a week.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that'd be awesome.
So what happens to
So
the people that
they just
they're
don't get the money
promised?
anymore.
It's over.
It just stops.
man.
The well has dried.
Wow.
And, some people might think, oh, well, you got all this free money. No, the one man who's been getting paid the forever payment said he's having such a hard time finding a job because he's been out of the workforce for so long because he's been getting this money for so long. And he also
That
thinks
would
he's going to
suck.
lose his home because he purchased it expecting all those payments to continue.
Well, I'm not going to feel bad for him.
And he says he thought he'd be able to leave the money to his kids someday. And now there's nothing. Another winner in his position said, you promised to change people's lives and now you messed it up. Now, some winners did receive all their money because they opted for the lump sum instead of the forever
So
payments.
well, then you're dumb. You should take the lump sum. I don't feel
Yeah.
bad.
I'd
Publishers
always want to take the
Clearinghouse
lump sum.
was bought out of bankruptcy from a different company, and they will continue running new contests, but they will only be paying the future winners.
They're not going to honor all the people
No,
that have won.
No. The
Oh, that
winners
is
under
horrible.
the previous business are being left out in the cold.
So I think that's bad business because why would I want to be part of your
Yeah.
publishing place?
Your
I don't even know
morals
how
are
to-
not
I
the
don't even know how
most
to play this game.
outstanding.
How
Because-
do you even play this game? It used to be like the magazine stamps or
Was
something,
it
right?
Reader's Digest or something, or was it?
I don't know.
I think
How do you
it
even play
was.
Publishers Clearinghouse?
They
I gotta
show
look up
up
how you
to
play
your
this.
door
It was always during the
with like
daytime.
a gigantic check.
Yeah, Publishers
And Saturday Night Live did
Clearinghouse.
a whole skit about that. Remember?
With Kristen Wiig about the person was not. I just referenced it yesterday. They weren't excited enough. Sam, do you know what we're talking about? They would show up at your door with balloons and a giant check and say, "Sam, you just won $5 million."
There's some gray-haired
And then,
guy.
Ah,
Yeah.
screaming. And the SNL clip, like the Kristen Wiig skit, was she goes to the door and they're like, "Oh, okay," and they're eating popcorn. Okay.
And then they try to
What
get
do
him
I
up.
do?
pumped
And then
up.
she's
No!
like, "Did you hear what I said? It's $5 million."
You gotta watch it because you can relate to it.
She's trying to be excited for them because they're not excited. It's not satisfying.
It's like in radio, you want somebody that wins to really be into it.
yeah. How do
Well,
you-
sometimes people, they go into, they don't know how to express their feelings. They get overwhelmed. They're like, Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And then later on, they're all.
Then it hits them.
If you go to pch.com, which is the Publishers Clearinghouse website, they are still taking entries for the Win for Life sweepstakes, but that's only for the new people under the new company that bought them out of bankruptcy.
Man, that sucks.
Nope.
Not the people that already won with the old company. I guess it says, the jackpot is how much with this thing.
But
$1
how
million.
much was the guy getting? 16,000 a what?
Oh, no,
A
I don't know
week?
how much
A
he was getting.
month?
This-
A year?
Eric was talking
I remember as a
about
kid, I'd be like,
Uh-huh.
what? They're getting like $6,000 or $16,000 a week?
Uh-huh. A week?
Yeah, that's why it was awesome. I was like, but I'd take the lump sum. I never knew. I was a kid. I didn't understand what that meant.
So if you go to their site, they have all these different things, like the weekly grand prizes and all the prizes, the cash and the gift cards, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so $1.7 billion up for grabs on Saturday night. Get your piece.
Like what I have, real up.
Oh, boy. We tried to find these on the first day they were out at Walmart, but they only had the cookies. It was
Those
the
are good.
Oreo cookies with the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup filling.
They were
We could
delicious.
not find the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups with the Oreo cookie filling. Eric has found them.
Here we go.
Okay.
I was
So
at
it's a mini
H-E-B.
Try It Tuesday, but it's not Tuesday.
So what is this? It's a little cup.
Eric.
It's a mini
In
peanut butter
foil.
cup from Recess.
But what's it filled
And
with?
inside, it's got the crumbled up Oreo cookie, and the top half is supposed to be white, and the bottom half is supposed to be chocolate.
I don't like white
I
chocolate.
am not
I don't
into
like
the
white
white
chocolate.
chocolate peanut butter cups.
All
Or
right,
I
I'm
feel like
opening up
it's
the
way too
cup.
sweet.
I like the pretzels with the white chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
Flip
Okay,
sort of.
so
about
I'd say
that.
like 80% of it is the chocolate, and then the very
Yeah, that's
20,
really-
20% at the top is the white.
And let's see.
So let's see what the
Does it
filling
taste like an
tastes
Oreo at all?
No,
It
not
doesn't?
to me.
What's the crunchy part?
It smells good.
It
Oh,
does-
it's delicious.
it's good.
Ooh, mine has 2
But
wrappers.
it's not giving me Oreo at all.
Is it really?
I don't taste any Oreo.
Flip it over.
Mine's special.
Eat the chocolate part on first.
I just did
Oh
the
my
bottom.
God, this is really
The
good.
bottom.
No, I
Which
did it.
is technically
no
the
Oreo
top and which
whatsoever
one's the
to me.
bottom?
It's got a little crunch to it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
Oreo
about
part.
it. I know, but that doesn't taste like Oreo.
Peanut butter just overpowers.
It does.
Do you taste the
No, I'm
cookie,
getting it.
Sam? I don't
Early.
taste it. I'm really trying for it, but I'm not tasting it.
Oh, this is really good.
It's good.
No.
I mean, peanut butter cups, a peanut butter cup can't go wrong. However,
I'm gonna put them in my yogurt.
Where's
this
the
morning.
Oreo?
Crush them
Oh,
up.
here you go.
Make
Oh,
some
yeah.
breakfast.
That's healthy.
Yeah, where's the Oreo? There's no Oreo.
Did you just get
There's-
an MRI or
It's
something?
just a crunch.
Yeah, that's my kidneys though. I'll be fine.
let me have another one. I'm going to break it open so I can look at it.
I would
All right?
actually buy this. This is
I'm going
good.
to break it open
Eric,
and
I
just
just
look
need
and
another
see.
one just to like sniff it.
Yeah, here you go.
know?
Yeah, sniff it. No, you better eat it then.
Because we bid it, so we didn't see it, right? So I'm
Good
going to
try 'em.
break this one open and see how it looks inside.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, it's
Really
y'all.
good.
there's barely any cookie in here. Look,
Yeah.
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 there's barely any Oreo
It's a
cookie
marketing
in here.
Peanut
ploy,
butter.
but it's delicious. I'd give it a big thumbs up.
I still like the Oreo cookie.
You like that better than this one?
Yeah. I mean, I like this because it just tastes like a.
Like when as a kid, we
Buttercup.
we'd buy the
does.
double stuff Oreos and we'd take it off and make a quadruple stuff.
Which one is that? The one that
The
was
mega
this the one that
stuff.
did the commercial as a kid where it was they're walking with the chocolate and walking with the peanut butter.
You got your chocolate, my
No,
peanut
that
butter.
was
You got your peanut butter,
Recess.
my chocolate.
Yeah,
that?
was Recess.
That was for Reese's.
Reese's?
Peanut
Oh,
butter.
Reese's.
Reese's.
Reese's. It's not
Recess.
Recess.
It'd be somebody
It's
would like bump
Reese's.
into each other and they'd be like, "You got
was this
your
one, right?
peanut butter on my chocolate.
Yeah.
You got your chocolate on my peanut butter."
My daughter made her own homemade ones the other day. She just got peanut butter, melted some chocolate in the microwave, and then she put the
Dang.
chocolate
You
on
know
top
what?
and put them in the freezer.
And
A
I,
minute
good.
later, the aftertaste, you can taste the Oreo.
I cannot.
I got those at HEB. I don't know if Kroger has them.
How much are these? These are not cheap, y'all. Candy's not cheap anymore.
No.
Like $7 bucks?
Was it $3.98?
That's how much the
$3.98?
cookies were. Those cookies were like $7. Those are probably really
I can't remember. It was
expensive.
either 5 or 3.
Yeah, I have really noticed that candy
That
is
was
not
really
cheap
yummy.
anymore.
Thank
Like,
you.
stuff like
There you
that.
go.
No, I
Thanks
don't
for
want
the sugar
more.
high.
You got to go
One more.
roulette.
Yeah.
It's
Eric
worse.
is throwing
Over
these
at
little
the
peanut
clear-
butter cups.
The clearance section at that Randall's across the street,
Yeah.
they always have the previous holidays candy.
Ew.
So, it's
Why
not that
is it
bad.
ew? Why
It's
is
like
it ew?
3 weeks old.
I
He
have
doesn't mean
no
the-
problem with that.
He doesn't mean previous Halloween from.
No.
No,
right,
like,
okay.
no, like
Yeah,
whatever
I was
was
thinking a year
like,
ago.
if
For
it
like-
was
so
4th
like
of
something-
July, red, white, and blue wrappers.
Exactly. Maybe they
Okay,
had
yes.
Labor Day specials or something like that.
Okay.
You know,
I found
it's
some
great.
Ferrero Rocher that was in the pantry from Christmas. And Tasso loves Ferrero Rocher, and so does my daughter. And I
The
go,
hell's
it's that little gold ball. Y'all seen this at
Yeah.
Walgreens?
Oh, it's
so
it's the little
good.
gold wrapper,
I
the
thought that was that
hazelnut crunch.
Irish actress. You were talking
No,
about.
sure, see,
Sure,
Ronan.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
sure. Anyway, so this Ferrero Rocher was in the pantry, and I said, "Oh, that's from Christmas time. I mean, it should be still fine. I mean, it should be like a year old or something." And Tasso looked at the expiration date, and he said, "Well, it said July of 25." And I go, "Well, it's only
Yeah.
like
Isn't that
30
fun when you
days
find
over."
stuff?
Yeah, eat it.
Like saltine crackers are the worst.
Oh my god, because you want them so bad, and then they're stale.
When
You're
they- when they're mushy.
you're like, what? Or Ritz. And Ritz, too, you're like,
Yeah.
This
what?
is not
What
okay.
is this?
Ritz gets soggy quick.
You don't realize how When they say expired, they mean it.
Yeah, they do.
And then there's other things.
Oh,
I'm
I
good
was
on.
I was at when I went to what was that place called? Blue Hills Ranch. I'm driving towards Waco. I was really hungry. Pulled over, went into a Dollar General, and I'm starting.
Which is generally not $1.
Yeah.
No, it was not at all. And I'm eating these chips, and I'm like, these are kind of stale. And I looked at the expiration date, and it expired 2 months earlier.
And you're like, I bought this.
Yeah, how are they selling like
Or
expired
sometimes I
food?
get the
Dollar General.
the Zapp's jalapeno, and sometimes they don't dust them.
Oh, really?
What do you mean they don't dust them?
Sometimes I've had a few of them where there's
They're
no
just the plain ones?
Yeah, I'm like, where the hell's the
that happened with my Lay's Limon chips at Dollar General in Galveston. We bought a bag of Lay's Limon, and they were not dusted with the limon.
Somebody
it was
fell
just
asleep
Lay's.
at the conveyor belt.
What's going on over there, y'all?
I forgot to hit the button for
Frito-Lay and Zaps?
for dusting.
What's
I
happening
actually
over
saw
there?
that when I was a kid. My friend Michael Thane, I'll never forget it. His dad worked at Frito-Lay, and we had a school field trip, and we went to the Frito-Lay
You watch him
factory.
dust them.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like the what do you call them? The Cheetos, the curly.
The puffy ones or the hard ones?
No, the hard ones.
Yeah, Cheetos.
And they let us eat them before they'd been dusted, and they taste like nothing.
Yeah, that can't be good.
Now.
That's basically
And then
just
we
Whole
watched the
Foods.
dusting.
Styrofoam peanuts.
Like, that's the kind of chips you can find at Whole Foods
Yeah.
that don't have the
Trader
dusting.
Joe's.
All right, listen, we're going to do all in or all out. Yesterday, we were talking about this later in the show. Like, if you had been on a few dates with somebody that you were really feeling the vibes with, and then you find out they have $100,000 in debt, are you still in or are you out?
Yeah, what would you? We'll go around the table with some scenarios.
Okay.
Next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric. We're going to go all in or we're going to go all out. There are a lot of life quandary questions that come up when you're really feeling it with somebody in a relationship and you're thinking, you know what, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the person I could share my life with.
I think for this to work, we all have to think that the person in the scenario is the mate you're with now.
Okay. So you're,
think that helps
you're in
us.
love.
The mate you're with now?
You're in love
Like
with
think of it
somebody.
that way, like how much you love Tassos.
Uh-huh.
Like if you think of these things, because that way it'll make it harder for you.
Okay.
Wait. We have to think about our current.
I mean, just think of like that kind of love and that kind of person because
You've already
you're-
fallen in love.
you're in love with this person, and when she reads some of these scenarios, whatever the correct term is.
But don't you feel like if you can't think that way because what we know of our mates now, we love them more on such deeper
I think
levels.
he's
I'm
trying to
just
say,
saying,
Rolla,
like, I
like,
don't want to just be like if you heard the debt thing. Like if I went on a first date and you said you're $100,000
Not first
in
date.
debt,
We said not first date.
but if you knew somebody like you're really into them, like
yeah, you're
You've
into
already
them.
crossed the line that you're in love.
like think about that when you started dating Tassos.
Okay,
two
okay,
months
okay,
in,
okay.
This could be your
2 months in,
forever
and he goes,
person.
"I'm just letting you know, my credit sucks, and I owe."
$200,000 in credit card debt because
Yeah.
I bought frivolous things on Amazon.
All
Not
right.
because somebody texted, well, people can have credit card debt because I said 100,000 when I did the scenario earlier, and somebody texted, well, that could be easily like your house or your car, things like that.
That's good debt.
No, we're not talking about good debt.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about frivolous debt. If you find out they
Unsecured
have
debt.
like
Yeah.
12 credit cards that are all maxed out,
Oh, that'd be bad.
you know what I mean? Like they tell you it's like
Boy.
massive frivolous debt.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you
so-
be still all in or would you be all
Sam.
out?
What would you do?
Probably all in. How old are we in this situation too?
Let's say you're 24.
Yeah, all in.
You really like abs that much.
Yeah.
Mark, as long as you
I
keep
don't know,
those
at
abs.
24, you're kind of thinking like
Go
your
around the
mind
room.
is different at 24 than 34 though.
I
At
don't know.
24
Just
I
let me
probably would
have
have
that.
thought
I'm all in.
well,
Whatever.
that's
Wait.
maybe something
That's
you
what
can
I'm saying.
tackle.
When does that debt become yours? When you get married?
Yes.
Even if they made it before you?
That's a question I
I'm
don't have
pretty
answers
sure.
to.
Do like I did. Wait 23 years.
Yeah,
Then
until
you
the
get
kids
married.
got
By
it.
that time,
married
it'll
or
be
to pay it
paid
off?
When you were
off.
born.
Y'all, I did go through that when I was getting married the first time. I
So
learned
would you do it again?
just days before that there was a huge college debt that she owed.
But that's
and
college
it became
loan.
mine.
But
still sucks, though. You gotta pay it.
It was like $67,000, and
That
it
would
became
suck.
my debt. And, I was still all in.
Well,
Well,
technically,
but you said you were 2 weeks before you're getting married.
Yeah.
That's why you're all in. You came back out now.
Yeah.
right, you're
Yeah.
getting married.
I mean, we're 6 figures in debt from college.
Yeah, there's a lot of
In
people that are
nursing
6
school,
figures in debt.
In grad school.
Yes, a lot.
Like, I mean,
All the
so-
schools.
Well, I mean, he's a very successful nurse now. Wait.
No,
Oh, no,
he's
you
not a
don't.
nurse.
Oh,
But
man,
no.
you're always
I love
there
you,
to
Mark.
twist it
No,
up.
motorcycle shop.
Oh, yeah, he would have been way done. He would have been in the nursing field for like 3 or 4 years now.
Oh, he probably would have been in like a PA.
Oh, he would have been there during COVID.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
see, things work in good
For
ways.
those that don't remember, when Sam joined our show in 2019, she lived with her friend Jules because her husband was living in Austin in nursing school.
Yeah.
I remember
So they were
that.
married but living apart in
Even
different cities.
Bought couches and you bought all that
And
stuff.
then he said, nursing's not for me, I'm out. And back to Houston he came.
I think he made it a semester.
Was that right? That's a whole other topic.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Go on. Go
We're
on.
gonna
How about that?
digress
All
here.
in or all out.
Yeah, all in.
You're all in or all out. You're in love with somebody, and they've cheap popping jobs. Like,
Oh.
I don't like this one. I'm going to go to this one. I don't like this one. I'm going to this one. You're like, is
Clearly
the rest of
I'm
our
all
life going to be
in.
like this?
Yeah.
Clearly, she's all in. I don't know. I feel like we're going. I wonder if we go popping jobs.
What would you do for 100?
I feel like if I was 24, I'd be
Yeah.
so naive. I think, well, that's fine. I'm so in love with you. We'll figure it out. Like, you just make the payments, and we'll just figure it out. I guess.
I'd be like, that's nothing. I got 200 now.
Yeah. What about jobs? If they go from job to job,
I would have questions depending on the job.
ones if the jobs were always more money.
Oh, yeah. Because
Popping
you're moving
from
up.
one- Oh,
You're
if
popping
it-
up because you're going to different jobs.
But
because you
what
get
if
more
it's
money.
a complete career change? Like, Rolla,
So
you've
are
been
you-
through that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So are you all in or all out? Clearly, you're all in because Tassos did that.
Right, and I'm the one that pushed him to do it.
Yeah. So
I was like, go
Ryan,
do
Eric,
this.
Kev,
Follow your dream.
what are your thoughts?
Jobs, it doesn't.
That doesn't bother you?
Unless they complain, and every time it's someone else's fault.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
the reason for the
I had
job
to leave because
change?
Bob over there, or I got fired because it's never
Never their
If
fault.
you can't take accountability,
Yeah.
No.
So I
Right.
think
I don't
it's
wanna be
kind of
with you.
safe to say that we're not that hung up on the money thing. Like, if we're in love, we're going to overlook that.
I think love is.
However, finances are the top reason people do divorce more than infidelity.
Yeah.
Financial.
I've
Yeah,
heard
if they spend a lot of money and you're a tightwad, that's got to drive you nuts.
Or they drive you into debt and you like blow all your savings and they are saving to get a house. And he's like, look at this awesome motorcycle I just bought. You're like, what the hell are you doing?
Or you think they have a job for a year and then you find out they've been fired
They're not
a year and a
working at
half
all.
ago.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
just
that
cyber
reminds
stalking
me of a
people.
certain Netflix show.
Yep.
So how about this one? All in or all out? You're in it with someone, you're in love, and y'all have not talked about marriage yet, but you're thinking this is the one. And when the marriage conversation comes up, this person flat out says, no, I don't believe in marriage. I'll just be with you forever, but we're
Take
never
them
gonna
at
make it
their
official."
word. Take them at their word. If you think that you're going to somehow change their opinion,
I agree on that also for kids. If they tell you they're not into marriage or into kids, believe them the first time. Do not try and test those waters. You will be
I feel like the
miserable.
kids
You'll
think
be
though,
let down.
If you're in your early 20s, you're just obviously not
Well,
ready yet.
Yeah, but in the future, do you want kids? Mark did not want to get married, and I told him, if you're not going to marry me,
You don't get
then
this.
we're not going to be together. Because I was taught to be married and then have kids,
Yeah.
and that's how I was raised. So
And that's how
I
you
already,
learn to live.
I straight up told him, like, if you're not going to marry me, we're not going to be together.
And so then how long after that, I'd say, okay, let's just,
Fine.
I'll figure it out.
We were together, I don't know, 6 years before we got married.
Mm-hmm.
But when did he tell you he doesn't want to get married? How far in?
Oh, just immediately into our relationship.
3 years.
So 3 years in, 4 years in, are you like, you really are going to stick to those guns, huh?
No, I was like, well, then we're not going to be together.
When did you tell him that
Oh,
part?
you told him right
I
then.
told him right then.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. If
Okay.
you're not going to marry me, or if you don't ever want to get married, then we can't be together.
It's
Because
over.
I want to get married.
So then what was his response to that?
He was like, well, I don't know, maybe. I was like, no, we're going to get married. That's fine.
Okay.
You have no choice
It's our
about
first
it.
You have
day.
no
You're going to
choice.
marry me. Otherwise, I'm going to find you.
Sucker.
What are some other topics here?
Yeah, for Kevin, he's quiet because he's the one that said, "I never get married."
Yes.
Yeah.
And it finally broke you down. Good job, B.
Yeah, he did. He definitely wore me down. He was very convincing, and after
You have a
like
PowerPoint?
I said, 23 years, it started to make sense to me. You know, poop or get off the pot is basically what everyone in my family was telling me,
Yeah.
and Rula was telling me, and Eric and everyone in this room.
Well,
so
I mean, Kevin,
It
come
was for your
on.
own
You
good.
knew
that.
you were going to be with them for the rest
Well,
of
and
your
also
life.
for your own goodness. I mean, the thing that I learned the most, especially about same-sex couples, is the fact that you are just the next of kin when something terrible happens to them. And if you are in a committed relationship and you love them, you want Booster to be able to be the person that's next to you. God forbid something
Yes.
happens to you. And I was like, don't you want that for him? And doesn't he want that for you?
And yes, and you know what? It was also illegal, guys, for
Well,
us
that's very
to
true.
get married.
Very
in,
true.
which
in
you
Texas.
didn't mind openly on the air.
And then,
That's when we found out Kevin was a Republican. He was out there like, yeah.
That's right. No equal rights. Okay, let's go to the next all in or all out.
By the way, did you see that
hat in
text
the
where-
back of your truck.
What's the text?
I found out my girlfriend was actually 19, not 21,
Oh.
after 6 months of relationship.
And how old is he?
And he said, that explained why when I asked her to buy me some booze, she always had an excuse why she couldn't go get it.
Why would she lie about that?
I don't know. Well, 21, maybe.
Yeah,
he's
she probably
20.
had a fake ID.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So y'all stay together,
think-
I
text
think she
her?
could have bought the
depends.
booze, though. Then,
No, because my fake ID didn't scan.
oh.
It was just
Oh.
picture.
They scan you for booze?
Yes.
Well, now, yeah,
Now they
everything's
do.
got a barcode in it or a chip.
I thought those chips
Oh.
worked.
I
Some
don't
of those fake ones I've
You
seen.
have to buy a really nice fake ID.
Oh, like $25.
Oh, no, they're more expensive.
They're way more expensive than that. To get them scanning?
La 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 la. I don't want to hear it. I have a teenager. La 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 la.
I think you get 2 for $60.
I'm with Roy.
I have a
Take your
teenager. La,
alien.
Just
la,
come
la,
back
la.
to my truck. I'll show you.
Okay, la 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 la. Okay, how about this one? How about this one? How about this
All
one?
right,
All in
another
or
one.
all out? You are in it. You're in love. But you've realized, every single time you want to go out for dinner or with friends or to have a drink, it's like pulling teeth. This person is a homebody and they do not want to be social, and you do. What do you do?
I think you would know that right from the get-go, wouldn't you?
No, we all
Because they can
change.
fake it. They're like, oh, I'm
Like
gonna,
I'm famous for complaining all the time. Like I don't want to go to this thing. We go to, and then I'm the last. She wants to leave. I'm like, no, let's stay longer. She always gets mad. She's like, I know how this is going to work, Eric. You're going to bitch all day about going to this event, and then when you get there, you're going to have the time of your life.
Yeah.
I just don't like putting on ties and getting ready and stuff.
Oh, dang, what kind of parties are you going to?
Yeah.
I know.
tie.
Kevin and I-
Boys Club
Not the
parties.
ones that I am.
So would y'all be all in or all out with a homebody? Because some people say that can't work, but I know a couple that's 100% polar opposites, and it's worked for like 20 years.
Like Mark and I are opposites, so that works.
I think the
Fine.
opposite works.
Yes.
As long as you have to go though. Sometimes you can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the homebody. I'm not.
But you
So
like to be
do you
with
usually go by
friend
yourself,
Jules.
or you'll go with your friends?
Right.
And does he get
I'll go with
bothered? Like,
Jules.
well, as long as he's not telling you that you can't go.
Oh, no. Exactly. No. The
Like,
only way
if you-
that he'll go out is a sporting event or beer. So
Okay.
if you have beer, he'll probably go.
But you're
So whatever it is, if
you're
there's
all
beer,
in, right?
he'll put a tux on for beer.
Probably.
What about you, Rolla? Like I would be all in no matter what. If I'm in love, I'm in
You
love.
said what would
and
you
make
said what Rula, and then it
sacrifices.
turned back to you.
Ah!
You said what would you do, Rula? Because I would. Okay, that
I'm just
that's-
trying to like
That's what always gets
illustrate.
Kevin because
Yeah, you just like the other day, you asked me what I think about it, and then you're like, "Well, what you said about it was." What, Think about it, bro.
No, but
Think
what
about it.
would you?
For a homebody, if I was all in already, I would just be like, okay, well, then you have to understand if you want to be a homebody, and I am not, and especially for what I do for a living, I have a lot of fun things to do. Don't be mad, bro. If I'm like, okay, bye, I'm out. Thursday night, I got to go to
Rilla's
this
not a
thing.
homebody.
I'm not a homebody.
I don't think I've ever. I bet your couch that doesn't even have a butt print from you.
It does from
'Cause
our
you're-
dog
I'm
and the
just
rest
saying
of the
from you,
family,
from
but
you.
not
Yeah,
from
probably
me.
not.
Because you're
from you.
always
Because I
going.
stand all the
I'm
time.
sitting in yours.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
forgot
sitting
you.
in your butt print.
Ooh.
Because
What
Kevin
about
got
you,
another fake
Kevin?
couch.
This is your way in, huh?
I was
Kevin?
fortunate to when Booster and I got together. We were both around 21 years old, so. I mean, him and I were still like going out and living life then, so I didn't know what it was like to know a homebody. Plus, there's barely any gay boys at 21 that are homebodies. You want to get out there and play the field, you know.
But the new generation of 21-year-olds are like, after
Oh,
9 o'clock, I'm
yes.
not
Yeah.
leaving my house.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
How-
they
how
are.
do
You
you
describe that though. I mean, are there 21-year-olds in the gay community that just want to? Both of you guys just want to stay indoors all the time.
Absolutely, and then they become gamers. GAY gamers.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, gamers.
They play games, but they're gay.
But they're
Oh.
gay.
They're gay gamers. GAY
Like
gamers.
Halo, how you do the teabag and stuff.
So they're
Oh.
on Twitch making
It's a
money,
little
playing
different.
games.
Okay, Eric.
Oh wow!
Alrighty then. Did I remind you guys that today is Beyonce's birthday? That's why Ahmad's not here. Not
Yes.
his fiance.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yeah, about Beyonce.
September 4. It's all the fours in Beyonce's world. Is she doing something spectacular here today? We'll find out next in Scoop on KRBE.
This is Celebrity Scoop.
On the Rula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas, and I mentioned that today is Beyonce's birthday. She is turning 44, and if you know anything about Beyonce, she loves the number 4. Her birthday's on the 4th. She's turning 44. Her anniversary's on the 4th. I think Jay-Z's birthday's on the 4th. Everything's about the 4s. So is she planning some massive thing here today? Well, no. But I'm sure we're going to read about what she did at some point. I just want to point that out. But we joke that Ahmad's not here today because he took the Beyonce day off. It's a holiday for the
Queen.
Bajancy. If you don't know what the Bajancy is, they're coming for you. They show up
don't
when
mess
you
with
say
Do they
something
actually have
about.
meetings and club
sure.
gatherings?
It's like the
Probably.
Swifties, the
I'm sure they have
Bajancy, the
gatherings.
BTS Army. They have their conventions like
The gathering is a
Comic-Con.
concert, guys.
The gathering is a concert. It's true.
Every 2 years.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so let me throw this y'all's way. How many celebrities have said we've been saying their names wrong forever, right? Chrissy Teigen
A lot.
is like, listen, it's not Teigen, it's Teigen, but everyone says Teigen and I have to conform. Our very own Eric, who will not pick a side on his own name, he just throws in the towel the first
gave up.
time
That is
somebody says it
confusing.
wrong.
What was your given name? Like when
Rao.
you went,
It's Rao.
it's Rao. Like
But
when you
when
went to elementary school.
Yeah, the whole life. And I go back home, I go as Rao. But here it's Ro.
Row.
Plus, it's easier to say.
You don't
When
fight
I
for
was-
that hard enough.
Yeah, but-
it's 4 letters.
It was a pain in the ass when you're trying to get guests and stuff for the show, and they're like growl. They just didn't.
Yeah, why do they hear
They
that?
don't even spell your Eric right. They always
Yeah.
put like a K on it. And
So you go professionally
Okay.
by
Yeah.
row?
Yeah.
But it's
Like
Ralph.
if I was smart, I would have gone by row from day one with you guys. Mm-hmm. That would have sounded great.
On the go with row.
The Rulo,
Row.
the Rulo and Ryan Row Show.
Row. Ruler Ryan Row.
Then it sounds like
row,
road
row,
show.
you're about? Oh, yeah, road. So Chrissy Teigen. And now, after all these years and Academy Award nominations and Academy Awards and all the projects, Denzel Washington is telling us we're not saying it right either.
What?
It's not Denzel. It's Denzel.
Denzel?
It's Denzel. And he said he blames his mom for the fact that we're all saying Denzel. He said he and his father were both named Denzel, and she got tired of both of them answering when she would call his name. So she just said Denzel,
Oh, that's funny.
Well, then it
but
is
it's Denzel
Wow.
Washington, not
never-
Denzel.
Have you ever heard of another guy named Denzel?
No.
No. And that's good. That's how it sticks out.
Like my
It's
real
Denzel.
name is Roger, but my dad's name is Roger, so it didn't sound right.
It's out of
So from day
confusion.
one, they called me Eric because that was my middle name.
Juxtapose the
You want to
names.
give out your social security number too?
47644.
What was
my
your
first
mom's
pet. My first pet's name.
Oh my God.
What's your mom's
Mother's
maiden
maiden
name?
name.
Yeah, the first street you lived on,
Yeah.
your mom's maiden name,
Let's give out
your best
every
friend from
security
childhood.
question.
I lived out in the country, so
Oh my gosh.
we had a rural route number.
A what? A rural. I can't say that word. Rural
The Rose
route.
Rural
I would
route
just
number.
put RR.
The route.
Was your mailbox really, really far away from your house? Did you have a long driveway?
Yeah. How
Thankfully,
far?
ours wasn't too bad. My grandma's was like
Way
Way
out,
out there.
way out
And
the
she had the
lane.
massive mailbox, or did she have the normal size? You know, the big
Oh
ones?
yeah, yeah.
we had
Yeah, the metal kind.
they were big. You had birds on them. You know, you could
Yeah.
paint them and make them all look nice and stuff. And then you had one for the Daily Times. It was
Oh
like
yeah,
an
the
orange
separate one.
plastic-
It's plastic.
Yeah, it's a
smaller.
plastic, cheap-looking thing.
And do you guys have mailboxes that are connected to like your front door, or do you guys have mailbox that stand out in the front curb
Mine's on the curb.
Mine's on my fence.
Curb. Mine's in the front, right next to my.
by your door? How about you, Kev?
I have 3 houses, and all of them are on the house.
The one that the one you went for. When I was shopping for a house, this is something that stuck out to me because I was always used to having open the front door and check the mailbox.
Yeah.
Or when I had my townhouse,
So it was on your house?
it was like, the mailbox is right there by the front door.
Like
so
your
I don't
ring
have to walk
doorbell-
out to the street
The
to
ring
get it.
doorbell's
Yeah.
there. To the
And then
right
there's
is the.
mailbox.
Yeah, and like in my townhouse that I bought when I first started the show, there was a slit in the door that would throw me off because really anybody from the outside could open the door, the slit, and look inside the living room.
So let me tell you, my renter made me close that up because he was afraid someone's going to put poison meat through there and kill his dog.
Oh my God, that
Oh, yeah.
probably has
Well,
happened.
you know what?
That's a good point.
valid point because
your renter.
you remember years
got
ago on Revenge, which we do Tuesdays at 7 a.m., we had one guy that was so mad because his neighbor's dog was crapping in his
Oh, yeah,
yard
put it-
that he collected it all up and he shoved it through the mail slot
Oh yeah, see,
into his foyer.
so I've been very
I never had that
hypersensitive
kind
to
of-
where
yeah.
the mail is.
Mine was always on the side of the wall by the
on the
door.
wall by the door. Yeah, growing up it was like that, but when I
You
had
can
that
also take-
townhouse, it was like that.
You can also take a lunch bag and fill it with shaving cream, fold it over, then stick it in there, and then hit it.
Oh, wow,
then it
Eric.
shoots into the
Other
house.
ways
And
to
you can go underneath.
vandalize.
You can go
Let's
underneath.
keep going.
You can go underneath the
Good
door and slide it in there. So sometimes doors have
A little bit of space.
They'll slide in there,
What
and then you
is
just
wrong
step
with
on
you?
it. And it'll
well,
What
look
is
at
wrong
Kevin.
with
You
you?
used to have the doggy
it.
doors.
Yes. Well, the doggy door was a whole different situation. That was in the backyard, and there was other animals that utilized it
Your
as
Did
well.
you have like
Cute
critters
cat?
come in?
Only cats that we knew of, but I'm pretty sure that there's an opossum and a strange roof rat that came in as
Did
well.
you just say an opossum?
and a possum?
Opossum.
An
An
opossum?
opossum?
Oh, possum.
Opossum.
I thought the O was silent. You just say possum.
No, but they do it both ways.
An
They've had
opossum?
opossum and
Not in
possum.
Delaware.
Delaware.
It's just
How do you
opossum.
say it there? You say opossum there?
I don't
Oh,
remember.
possum.
Opossum.
Auto
Rat
parts.
face.
Just kidding.
Rat baby.
Okay. Also, football begins tonight.
Yeah!
39th season premiere.
Hey!
So we've got the Thursday night football, and then on Sunday is the big season premiere of Sunday night football. It is the Eagles versus the Cowboys. It is a long time rivalry. They hate each other.
Well, who plays tonight?
Let me see. who's gonna
Eagles
play
and the
tonight.
Cowboys.
I thought they were playing
No,
tonight.
it's
Tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
That's what I
Why
thought.
does it say Sunday night football? It's not. Look, it says Sunday night football.
No, it's tonight.
It's Thursday night
Because
football.
they're the
Oh, they
Philly-
messed up on that.
Philly's the champions. They always go to the champions.
Oh my God, that's
version.
a
It
typo.
does say Sunday, but I'm like 9
No,
and
it's-
positive. It's Dallas.
Yeah, because it
tonight.
says TV tonight.
I was promoting it
The
for Price
39th
Picks.
season premiere of Sunday Night
Well,
Football.
Yeah, tonight.
That's what it's called.
It's a typo.
No, that's the name of the brand.
Oh, it
Sunday
is?
Night Football.
Yeah,
It's
so maybe that's why.
whoever the host is. It Tarico? I don't even know who's doing
Okay,
it now.
so it's like a registered
Collinsworth,
trademark
it's-
thing.
All I
yeah,
know
it's just
is
the
that-
name of the brand of their football
Okay.
Like
show.
who's hosting it?
And Carrie Underwood is in her 13th season of singing every single combination of every single game.
No, it's insane.
I'm sure she
Did you
gets
hear
paid
any
well.
rumors about Taylor doing the halftime show?
Well, that's been around forever.
Like Roger.
Roger
Goodell.
Goodell said, well, we'd love to have Taylor do the halftime
Of course,
show.
he's not stupid. He's going to say that.
Sure. Is it a maybe? Yeah, sure, it's a maybe. I'm a maybe too, guys. I could do the halftime show.
I'm just shocked that they've never had a country like
They
Morgan
Tim
Wallen
McGraw,
or something.
I think. Didn't they do Tim McGraw one
Not
year?
as the main person,
Wow.
right? I mean, as big as country is, and
Yeah.
has been.
True.
It's
And-
weird that they've never had. Maybe because Jay-Z's like, I don't want that crap on.
Oh, you
Well,
think
because he
Jay-Z's
said it's up to Jay-Z. Jay-Z's
making
been in
that
charge
call?
of it. He has a 5-year
Yeah.
contract to pick the halftime player. That's why I thought, well, it won't be Taylor because Jay-Z won't pick
Because
that.
Morgan Wallen, like, he's on CHR, he's on country, he's
true.
When you say
stuff.
CHR, the audience needs to know.
Oh, yeah. Current
That's-
Hits Radio.
Yeah, a top 40.
Pop radio. And speaking of country music, I usually don't do a country music scoop, but let me throw you this. You know how we have all these like major actors who've never won an Oscar or these major artists that have never had a number one hit? Country songs that never went number one. Crazy by Patsy Cline. It's been used in how many
Crazy.
movies
How's that possible?
and how many TV shows and how many commercials? Crazy that never went number one. Amarillo by Morning by George Strait never went number one. There's like all these lists of country songs that never hit number one. And you're like, what? They're calling Baton Rouge by Garth Brooks. That registered on the Richter scale for the seismologists when he played that song in Baton Rouge.
I feel like
that
back-
has never hit number
I
one.
feel like
Whoa.
back then they didn't give you number one so easy. Like now, I feel like every artist has a number one. Like, here's the baton. You get it this week. I'll get it
Yeah.
next week.
And that's
Yeah.
based on sales, right?
I don't know how they do it. Airplay, like I don't know what.
Is it based on airplay or
Based
sales?
on how much cash you're paying.
Yeah, maybe
the,
they add it all up.
Record labels. Is that how much cash
Yeah.
you're paying?
That's called
radio
payola.
stations? I'll buy you a new dryer if you make me number one.
Oh hell yeah! I'd totally be doing that.
Time for what's going down in H-Town on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Tachys Fiber. Texas has banned THC vapes. A new law makes it illegal to sell or market vapes with THC or hemp-derived.
Okay, what if it's not a vape? What if it's just like bud?
Y'all have a private conversation
joint.
yourselves.
What if it's just
Clearly
like
it bothers
lettuce?
Well, here's the deal. Possession
The
is
devil's
not
lettuce.
banned.
But you can still have the vape pen.
Yeah, possession is not a crime, but shops are not allowed to sell them. Now, shops say
Who goes to a
customers
shop?
had drained their supplies ahead
He
of the
comes
ban.
here.
Are you kidding me? Who goes to a shop? I
No,
mean,
he's
my
saying
God.
They're
he's like,
everywhere.
it's cheaper the other way.
Oh, okay. Well, you're
Didn't vapes
illegal way.
originally become something to keep people? That's like from the e-cigs
It was
turned into
originally
vapes.
developed to get people to
Get off
wean
of
off of
nicotine.
cigarettes, but then they decided, hey, we can put other things in this vape, and THC was a big one. So they
They'll just get it from
retailers-
Colorado and California and
Yeah.
other states.
Yeah, our
And they'll go buy it and
politicians
bring it in here.
taking money out of our own hands here.
It's
Anyhow,
like the $1 billion for the Powerball going to the schools. You know, that happens.
I still want to know where that money is.
I would love to know.
no
that.
kidding.
Where's the Netflix documentary on that? What really happens to lottery wins?
yeah,
Like
where-
the money that
the money,
we
the
spend when we
tax
didn't
money.
win. What happens to the
My
money?
whole life as a kid, it was supposed to be
the tax
for,
money. Yeah.
for schools.
Yep.
Just like tolls were never going to be permanent.
Oh, yeah. Like that happened. The Southern Smoke Festival is returning to Houston's Discovery Green. It's going to be Saturday, October 4th. That brings together 85 plus top chefs, beverage pros, live music.
Oh, I thought this was related to your other story.
Yeah,
the
no,
Smoke
different
Fest. I was
story
like,
here.
oh, not so
No,
much.
Southern
No.
Smoke is Chris Shepard's foundation.
Yeah, it's
He was
Chris
in our
Shepard.
studio.
Whoops.
Okay. So-
Which, by the way, today at St. Arnold's Brewery, where Irvin, our former digital guy, works now,
Yep.
is a kickoff party for Chris Shepard's next season of Eat Like a Local. And I'm going to go to that because my family's restaurant is being featured on the next season.
That's
of
good.
Eat Like a Local, Christie Seafood. So I'm
Okay.
very
That
excited.
should have been
about
season one.
I'll see Irvin today at St. Arnold's.
By the
Maybe
way,
have
if
an
you want
afternoon brew.
tickets to that Southern Smoke Festival, go to southernsmoke.org. And that's what's going down in H-Town.
Did you miss what happened on Roses today? Well, they are on a break. They are on a break. They have a 2.5-year-old, and the SMART scale has tipped her off to maybe somebody being in their house. That's not her, and it's not him.
Tipped?
You're going to
Tipping the scale?
off. You like my pun? Okay, you're going to hear how it plays out next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.